Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I'm here with another perfume review. Today I wanted to share the perfumes that I think are really powdery. I love powdery perfumes. I know some people don't really like powdery perfumes because sometimes powdery perfumes can be a little bit vintagey in my opinion. But I do love that. But before I jump into the video, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm constantly looking at the monitor because I just put my baby down and I hope he's sleeping, but he's still moving around. So if you're wondering why I constantly look here, it's because I'm checking on my baby. Okay, so the first one I want to start with is Valentino. It's actually called Valentina Poudre, and obviously the name gives it away. The bottle is actually this. I don't need that. Bottle is absolutely beautiful. This is one of my favorite bottles that I have. That one, it's like super like matte and just like with the rose and the color, it's just gorgeous. So that one is obviously a very powdery perfume. This is, I think, the most powdery out of, well, there's one that's pretty powdery, but that one is pretty up there. That one, yeah, like the first note on that one is actual powder. So if you're not like into makeup-y kind of powdery perfumes, you would not like that one. But also this one reminds me a lot of Dior Hypnotic Poison, the EDT, which I will mention later on. But yeah, that one is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, the longevity is not that great. I think it's like around 4 to 6 hours if you overspray, which I hate that I have to overspray when it comes to like a designer perfume like that. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is with most of the designer perfumes out there, honestly, which is sad. But yeah, that one is Valentino Poudree. Absolutely beautiful. So since I already mentioned Dior Hypnotic Poison, that one is the EDT, because I think the EDP is very hard to get. I do see it on Fragrance X and Fragrance Net a lot, but I've never smelled it, so I'm not sure what the big difference is. Unfortunately, like a lot of Dior perfumes, this one is reformulated. It came out originally in 1989 and they're reformulated, I think, a couple of times, honestly. I know I used to have it like way back, like in I think 2005 I used to have it, and it was like beautiful perfume. I mean, it is still beautiful, but it's definitely not the way it used to be. I can definitely, like everybody says, it has a Play-Doh kind of note, and I can definitely see what everyone is talking about, which is really sad. I mean, I still love this perfume, and longevity for an eau de toilette is also pretty good, around 6 to 8 hours. But yeah, I mean, I didn't even mention that, yeah, it's like, I mean, all of them are gonna be powdery, so it's not as powdery as like the Valentino Poudree, but those two are very similar. I did not know, I never heard anybody saying that they're similar, but then I saw it on Fragrantica that people say it reminds them of that one when they talk about this, and the other way around. So yeah, those are those two. Then the next one I have is, I have barely used that one actually. I have to. It's Dolce Gabbana Pour Femme Eau de Parfum, and that one is really powdery too. This one gives me 90 vibes, absolutely. Like, takes me just back. I think it came out in 1992. I get a lot of marshmallow and just, yeah, marshmallow, like powdery, you know, that powder that's like on marshmallow. Like, that's what I get with that. And I do get blueberry. I'm not sure if there's a blueberry note in it. But yeah, that one is really beautiful, especially now for this time of the year, fall, winter. That one I will definitely start using. That one I think I've only used it once, but I can't wait to use it. Unfortunately, longevity not that great. I have to say, with a lot of Dolce Gabbana perfumes, I'm really disappointed in the longevity. And most of them, I don't even want to start talking about light blue or intense, because that one, sprayed I think one time 20 times and I couldn't even smell it at all, unfortunately. It's very sad because it's such a good perfume. Alright, next perfume I want to talk about is also one of my favorites. It's Lancome. Am I in focus? Okay. Lancome La Vie Belle Intensement. I don't know if you say Intensement, I don't know, I've heard it all. That one is I think it's the newest, like that came out from the La Vie Belle flankers, and that one is very powdery in my opinion. People say it's very fruity and raspberry. I don't get that. I get vanilla in powder. It kind of reminds me of if Dior Dior Poison Girl and Elisa Girl of Now, like if they would have like a concoction. That's what that reminds me of in a way, but it's very beautiful. Like all the Lancome perfumes, longevity is amazing, around 8 to 10 hours. So yeah, I totally recommend that one, and I just love the pink juice and like that like little scarf here, whatever it is, ribbon. I love those bottles, but they're like super heavy. So the next one, okay, so with that one, this is Armani Si Fiori. That one, a lot of people say it's creamy, and then I've heard a lot of people say it's powdery. I think it's powdery, honestly. To me, it's like a fruity candy powdery. If you ever, like when you were a child, they had like, I used to have like those necklaces where you could like chew on, like these like little candies. This is what that reminds me of, like this like powdery chewy candy. I love this one. It's really girly, and it's just like you can throw that one to work. You can do it for like a date night, any like occasion. That one I think is really good. Unfortunately, longevity is not there. It's around 2 to 3 hours, and that's very disappointing for a designer perfume. Like 2 to 3 hours, like really, like I mean, they're not that cheap. Okay, so the next one is Guerlain Insolence EDT. That one is like, yeah, I think that one, honestly, that one is the most powdery out of all of them. Like immediately I get powder. It's I think violet is the main note in that one, and usually with all the Guerlain perfumes they're kind of powdery, but that one, the longevity is outstanding. It's like at least like not even like 12 hours. Like it's really good, and it's super affordable. I think I got this 50 ml bottle for around $24, so you can't beat that. That's Guerlain, and Guerlain is like a really like, isn't Guerlain almost niche? I'm not sure. So yeah, I cannot recommend that one enough. But also, either you love it or you hate it. I love it. If you get to smell it, please smell it first before you just buy it. Alright, so the last one I have is a celebrity perfume. This is Britney Spears Intimate Fantasy. I love this one. I know like either people love it or they hate it. People say it smells absolutely gorgeous. Some people say it smells super cheap. I think it's just like a great perfume overall. It reminds me a lot of the original Britney Spears Fantasy, but this one is powdery and also has added more vanilla to it. This is a great bedtime scent. I use that a lot as bedtime scent, and if you spray that one on clothes, it will last you at least a couple of days. I sprayed it on my robe the other day and I can still smell it on my robe. So that one is also like big bottle, $20 or something like that. Super affordable. And in general, Britney Spears perfumes, I cannot recommend them enough. They're always like great. They last long, they're cheap, and they smell good. So yeah, what else do you want? So okay, those are all the perfumes that I have in my collection that I think are powdery and just smell really good. And yeah, I feel like I say in a lot. Then yet again, I haven't filmed in forever and it feels so weird, but I really just want to go back to filming at least once a week. I started working again, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but I will find a routine and then I'll be back on filming some YouTube videos. And if you want to see anything else, please let me know. Maybe we'll do a eyeshadow collection video. I have so many eyeshadows and maybe anybody wants to see that, so just let me know in the comments below and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.